Hey everyone, Arbiter Wolf here with another weekly video. This week I felt was a good week, but there were also things that popped up that I felt were issues. If last week was finding my confidence, I would say that this week was seeing more success from that confidence. Taking a look at this detailed head drawing, which is detailed head drawing number 68 out of 100, normally when I try to do a semi-realistic head, it would often turn out weird. The head would just feel off and the drawing would give off a weird feeling of I don't know what I want to be. For this drawing here, I felt it had a good blend of using the real life reference for a semi-realistic style look. I think what's been a big help this week is going through the Point Character Drawing book by Taco. It's been giving me more of a better understanding of how the head works, along with giving me more tools to try out and see how they work for me. What's been helpful about this book is that I have to do a lot of observation to see what they are trying to show, because not all of the book has notes for each specific drawing. And while this may be a little confusing at first, I feel that it's been actually a great benefit for me because I have to observe it and try to figure out what they're trying to show in it, and then I have more of a better understanding of what's going on and why they're showing it, which just leads to deeper understanding of how the head works. While I have been using methods for drawing the head, such as the Loomis method, I feel that this method gives a good guideline of how the head kind of works, but in terms of deeper understanding, I feel that I'm getting more of a benefit from this book. So I'm going to keep going through this book and see what I can pull from it, and hopefully I'll see some better improvements with my drawings from it. This leads me into my next detailed head drawing, which is detailed head drawing number 69. This detailed head drawing, I was using a reference from Guweiz. He is an artist I really like and I enjoy his style. Since I've only used his works as references with another reference, I haven't actually done a one for one copy or attempt of a copy. And I really just wanted to see if I could pull something off, so I just wanted to give myself a little bit of a challenge here and try something I felt was out of my comfort zone. And I actually surprised myself because I really didn't think it was going to turn out that great. Instead of looking at something completely terrible, I felt like I had a pretty decent result with trying out this reference. Now, do I think it's perfect? Probably not, but I do feel it's a lot better than how I thought it was going to turn out. The thing with his drawings is that there's a great rendering ability in the way that he uses light to make his works pop. Now, I don't have any of those abilities whatsoever for skills in the rendering and lighting areas, which is why I feel happy in what I produced and it didn't turn out completely terrible. But this drawing did actually bring me to a problem I felt for the week. This drawing took a fairly long time to render, and while I'm happy with the result, it leads me into the thinking of if I were not rendering this drawing as much, I could have spent more time focusing on areas such as the basics and the face. And having more of these solid foundations in the face to build off of will allow me to have really great drawings to render. That being said, I don't think going forward I'll be doing a rendering like this one for a while, for the reason that I want to have more of a focus on the foundation of the drawing before I make it look nice. I was watching a video of Todd McFarlane, a comic book artist, and he was going over some other artists' work. And one thing that he mentioned is that you don't want to fix bad drawings with color. And while I don't think I had a bad drawing before rendering this piece, I think I could still spend a lot more time focusing on drawing the face, 3D form, and proportions. These improvements will make me really have great drawings and have even better renderings for those drawings. So, that being said, I don't think I'm going to be attempting a drawing like this one anytime soon till I feel I have better foundations and everything. I'm going to be trying to see if I can simplify the coloring process and not get too carried away with other detailed head drawings. But when I feel that I have a better foundation, I think I may try doing another head drawing like this. Moving into the next detailed head drawing, which is detailed head drawing number 70. This was another drawing that I felt was a pretty decent head drawing that I did for the week. I felt I was able to match it pretty well, and I didn't end up spending a long time rendering compared to the last drawing. I would really like to try to do some more simplified renderings and colorings to be able to do more head drawings. The reason being is when I originally started this 100 head drawing challenge, I wasn't doing color much. When I added the coloring and rendering, it effectively doubled, if not tripled, the amount of time it would take for me to do a drawing. So when I initially started this challenge, I thought it was going to go a lot faster than where I'm at right now. But even though it's taking a lot longer than I expected, and my drawings are a lot longer than I thought they were going to be, I'm still pretty determined on finishing this challenge, even though it's taking me forever, it feels like. I'm sure that I could spend a lot more time focusing on other fundamentals than just doing all of these head drawings. But at the same time, I want to complete something and not give up on it. And it's been both a good experience for trying to learn the head, along with just trying to learn how to learn as well. So going forward, I'll be trying to simplify some of the coloring and rendering to make it not as long and focus really a lot more on getting correct proportions and shape of the face. Moving into the last detailed head drawing, which is detailed head drawing number 71. This is the drawing I felt probably was the worst for the week. While I felt the initial sketch and line work turned out okay, the rendering with the lighting for the drawing felt off, and maybe because the reference is in such a bright and dark areas. But again, this just comes back to what I felt was kind of the problem for the week was that I was focusing a little bit too much on color and rendering when I should be more focused on trying to get the head correct. But probably in the future here, I'll probably end up taking some sort of online class for rendering and color. But that'll be definitely after doing these 100 detailed head drawings. Speaking of classes, I am doing the Drawbox lessons, and currently I have finished the lesson one, and I will be moving into the challenges. I've been kind of just slowly going through these lessons and exercises and just taking my time with them. I've been really just using his lessons kind of as a warm up for things, and so far it seems to be going okay. The one thing I do like about his lessons is that it's structured, and of course, it's also free. And it also gives me an idea of what maybe a class for drawing would kind of look like, which opens the door for me possibly doing a paid for class. But that'll be down the road after this whole 100 detailed head drawings. So, to kind of sum up the week, I would say that I had a pretty decent week. I got a lot done in terms of detailed head drawings, but I do feel like I am focusing so much on the rendering, and I think it could be more well spent in focusing on the drawing of the head itself. But that's pretty much going to sum it up for this video. If you guys like the video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys all in the next video. Thanks.